Hey everybody, it's Jill with Simply Made Unique by Jill, and today we're going to do easy decoupaging on drawer sides. The first thing I did is painted my drawer sides a light color, and I'm using Vintage Wallpaper by Dixie Belle. This is a premium rice paper, and you can see the size right here. You can also use tissue paper, regular paper, wrapping paper, napkins, whatever you want, but today we're using a rice paper. So I'm also using Satin Clear Coat by Dixie Belle versus Mod Podge. I find this a little more fluid and easy to work with versus Mod Podge is a little bit thicker. The first thing I do is open up my paper and see how I'm going to lay out that on the drawers. So I'm going to cut this in half first because it kind of fits that way, and then I'm going to make markings on the paper and fold it where it fits the other drawers. This way I know I have enough paper to do all my drawer sides with one paper, otherwise I'd have to get another one. So I'm just folding this over the drawer, folding in half, making sure it's straight, and cutting that line across. I also need to cut the white part off of the paper. Rice paper always has this white edging, and you don't want to use that. It's not part of the design, so we're going to get rid of it. So I'm going to carefully cut that off as well. You can see me doing that here just with a pair of scissors. Then what I'm also going to need is a misting bottle and a small plastic bag or some bunched up saran wrap. I'm going to mist my paper to make it pliable. You can see that it makes it very pliable and easy to use, and you get a wrinkle-free finish doing it this way. I'm going to swipe on some of my clear coat onto the entire drawer side surface, making sure that I have enough that it covers the whole surface end to end, top to bottom. Now I have time to work with this paper because it's wet and it's also a rice paper. Rice paper is very durable to work with because it has all these little fibers in it. I'm putting the plastic on my hand as a barrier to not have friction against the paper, and then I'm going to swipe a coat of clear coat over it right away, just being careful. Once it's fully dry, this is hours to the next day, I'm going to just gently take off the edges of that paper with a sanding block. This way it cuts that paper where it wasn't attached and makes sure I have enough room. You could see one of those fibers sticking out here, so I just took a scissor and cut it and then made sure everything else was smooth. I could put another coat of clear coat over this at this point and let it dry really well before I put it back in my piece of furniture. You also have to finish your drawer tops to make sure that they match. I have to do that still. And this just gives a really nice little touch to the sides of drawers. It's a little surprise when you open up that drawer, and it makes people happy every time. You can see how beautiful it came out. And I just love doing this. I hope you'll try it. Let me know in the comments.